Well, your higher self is never cruel. So if your ego thinks it's going to be cruel, then it's coming from the ego, because the ego is cruel. The higher self is the heart. The higher self is that divine spirit within you.
Yeah, again, it's just, I think I'm looking for a model, right? I'm looking
Yeah.
for a way or a, oh gee, what's the word for this? How is it supposed to, how should I do it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What is it
hard to throw
supposed to
that
look
out.
like?
Yeah, how do
Yeah.
I throw that out? And
Yeah.
it's like you're in a no man's land and it's just wandering. I have no idea how to do that, but I'm just
Yeah.
gonna walk out in the open and be vulnerable to it. There's
That's
no other way.
perfect. And that's all you can do, right? Because this is part of the trust. So for those of you who've taken the fear class in the emotions series, fear comes from a lack of trust. And we don't trust ourselves because we think we have to have a knowledge. We have to know, right? That's the ego. I have to know what it's supposed to look like. I have to know what it looks like. I have to know how to do it. I have to see it. I have to know it. I have to know what's coming. And all of that comes from a lack of trust, that you don't trust the higher self. You don't trust yourself. You don't trust just the being state, that it really doesn't matter what comes. What I want to do for all of you is put a figurative hood on your head so that you can't see anything. And all you can do is trust. And I know that would make everybody want to jump out of their skin. But that's essentially what I'm teaching you how to do, is trust yourself and know that you are trustworthy. Despite everything that other people, your own ego, and everything that you've believed and been told and telling yourself, you are trustworthy. Not your ego, but your higher self is. Your true self. That's who you are. Remember who you are. You don't know, you haven't experienced a lot of your higher self over the last number of years. You have, but you haven't always known exactly when you're in your higher self. You have the higher self, and you know when you're acting through a higher self because you feel good, you feel generous, you feel compassionate. But then your ego comes roaring in there and tries to take control, and it does. And so then it kind of hijacks you. But that higher self is always trustworthy and is always there. We're just learning how to get the ego from covering it up.